Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, March 7th. Before we get started, I wanted to ask you guys, please tell me, do you like when we do these recaps, when we recap the games from the day before? If you do like it, let me know. If you don't like it, please let me know. But for today, we are going to recap it because, again, just another set of interesting games. So let's go over it real quick. It was 7 games. We won 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 out of 7, which is pretty crap, actually. We actually lost some money. But here's the thing. I just don't think we were that far off. The Panthers, we had this one. It was a win. The Avalanche and the Stars. Guys, the Avalanche tied it in the last seconds, actually. 30 seconds left on the clock. Avalanche ties it 4-4. Goes to a shootout. And the Stars forget. They just forgot how to... They forgot how to score in a shootout. They just forgot completely. So I don't think we were on the wrong end of that one. I don't think we read the game wrong. I think we had it. It's just in the last seconds, Stars ended up choking, and it is what it is. I just don't think we were off. I don't think it was something that it was completely wrong. Canucks, just an absolute smash of a call. Absolute smash of a call. They were scoring a lot, so even before they came to Chicago, and I wasn't surprised that they were able to pull that win. Hurricanes, Oilers really fell apart once the Hurricanes got going, started scoring, and that's where everything just went to crap. 3 of those goals came in, the last 2 goals came in after the Hurricanes had gotten the lead. Oilers, again, that empty net trick. I get it. Sometimes it works in hockey, but I'm just not a big fan of the empty net technique at the last minute, and the score ended up being much, much uglier. So we were just completely wrong as well. And then this one, the Canadiens Ducks, and again another one where the Canadiens had the lead. Ducks get the win. They get the tying goal in the last couple of seconds. It goes to a shootout, and again, these Canadians forgot how to go to a shootout. Like 2 of our picks lost to a shootout, because if those 2 would have been wins, we'd be celebrating right now. And that just, again, I just don't think we were on the wrong side of things. And even with the third game, with the Blues Sharks, well, I told you guys money line. I took the puck line. I took the puck line. But it wouldn't have even mattered. It wouldn't have even mattered if I paid the juice for just the straight-up Sharks money line, because they ended up losing anyway. But again, another game. It lost in overtime. I don't think our call was wrong. I took the -1.5 because I thought the Sharks could completely outscore. That's their environment, the goal-for-goal type of game, and they couldn't do it. And the Blues have just been on a roll lately. They have now won 3 in a row, which is crazy to say out loud. And then the Minnesota Wild with the Golden Knights. My angle was just that these Knights are not the same ones that won the Stanley Cup. And the Wild is on the come-up. Knights are on the downtrend. And that was my story, and I stuck to it, and it paid me off a little bit. But I don't think our calls were bad for yesterday's game, guys. I don't think they were that bad, but let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the recaps? Do you guys not like the recaps? Please comment below, and let's get to today's picks, Saturday, March 7th. First game up, we got the Capitals heading over to Boston, heading over to the TD Garden. This one's going to be pretty simple for me. One, it's a system that pretty much has been working the whole season. The Bruins are winning their home games at about a 60 to 70% win rate, so that's more than okay for me. So it's an easy Boston play for me, but also I was reading this morning that it looks like the Capitals are looking more towards the future. I don't think they're really trying to go for something big this season. They're selling off a lot of veteran players. This is Ovechkin's last year. Apparently, it might be his last year. Carlson got traded, so these guys are starting to more of rebuild, kind of bringing in more young guys, trying to mix it in with the veterans they do have left. But it doesn't look like the sentiment that I get from the Capitals is not that they're trying to go and win it all. So I'm not exactly liking that sentiment around the Capitals. But nonetheless, they still have a good squad. So they're not someone that we should just completely treat like the Canucks or the Blackhawks. No, they're still a good team, but I just don't think winning is their absolute priority. So I'll take Boston on this one, -130 at home. Been a solid home winning team. Next game up, we got the Rangers at the Devils. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this is probably one of those games I don't really want to bet on, but I do at the same time. It's kind of that evil vice, you know. But we got the Rangers heading over to New Jersey. This one, Devils -1.5 for +160, guys. Devils -1.5. It should be that easily. They shouldn't have a problem scoring on this Rangers team. This Rangers team is in complete rebuild mode. They're pretty much let go of everything they could, and they're just gonna they're burning everything down and trying to rebuild it from the ground up, and that's just not gonna be right away. Meanwhile, the Devils still have playoff contention hopes, so this is one of those games where they gotta win it, and they gotta win it easy. So I'll take the Devils on the -1.5 on the puck line for +160. If the Devils ain't dominating this Rangers team, I don't want it. I don't even want that money line. I'm all right with the puck line on this one, and I'll take that +160 gladly. Next game up, guys. This Sabres team really is as good as the Lightning. Damn near almost identical records and points as the Lightning. So we have to respect it. We have to respect it, man. Shout out to you Buffalo fans, man. If you're a Buffalo fan, ooh, you have to be happy right now. You should. Kind of like me. Kind of like us Ducks fans. We're more than happy with what we're getting this season. But hey, man, we want it all. We all want that cup. So how I'm gonna play this one, so check this out. Buffalo is playing Nashville today. They're gonna play the Lightning. I think it's tomorrow or it's Monday. It's one of those 2 days. I think they're gonna play back to back. So I think they got the Lightning coming in. So I don't think Buffalo's gonna win both of those games, if I'm being honest. And I think they might be favored in both of those games. Maybe it might be a pick 'em against the Lightning, -110 on both sides. For this game, because if Buffalo loses this one, I think they win against the Lightning. And if they lose this one, I think they come back and they play the Lightning harder. I just don't think Buffalo's going to take two. But if they do take two, hey, they take it, because they have been a wagon the whole season. So for this game, I'm taking the Predators just in the upset. If not, I'm going to take them. I'm going to go against them when it comes to the Lightning, because I still think the Lightning is a slightly better team than this Buffalo team, but we won't know until they play. And both of these teams are in a very good position, and it should be an interesting game, kind of like the Avalanche and the Stars game yesterday. So for this game, I'll take the Predators, and then we'll see. We'll have to live with the result, and then we'll see how it ends up happening against the Lightning, maybe tomorrow or Monday. I want to say it's tomorrow, though. But yeah, Nashville Predators +147. Next game up, we got a Battle of Pennsylvania type game. So we got Philadelphia heading over to Pittsburgh. Should be a good one, too. I might want to watch this one. I think the Flyers take it. I know I've been on the Flyers train a little bit, but Pittsburgh has won pretty much both meetings this season. I think the Flyers get one back. I have no reason other than that. So that's what I'm going to roll with. That's my story. I'm going to stick to it. This Pittsburgh team, I also don't think they're exactly the same without Crosby. And he's still on the injury line, so more things in favor for me. But yeah, my pick is mostly that they haven't won a meeting this season, and I think the Flyers are at least going to get one. So I'll take the Flyers here in this one for +120. I'll take the weirder pick. The weirder pick sometimes ends up winning. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, guys. Next game up, this one's pretty simple for me, guys. I'm going back to the Canadiens. My main reason being, guys, the Kings they just don't play at home. And with Corey Perry and Warren Fogle just traded, they're kind of on the same ship as the Capitals. They're going to start to move on from that veteran talent, and it looks like the Stanley Cup is not going to be their number one priority. They're kind of going in like, okay, if they get into the playoffs and perform well, then they do it. But if they don't, that wasn't even in the plans. It looks like they're just more of going to be in a kind of a rebuild phase. They don't really need to tear everything down. They still have some good talent. But Montreal is a little bit more of the opposite. They've already had this young talent together for a while. So it looks like the Canadiens are going to be okay for a while. They definitely want that playoff contention. I think the Canadiens want the wins more. I think they want the points more. I think they want the playoffs more. Meanwhile, Kings, they're kind of it looks like they're just going to be trying to rebuild, bring in more young talent, and move the veteran talent out as it goes on. So I'll take the Canadiens. I think they can bounce back. Not even just that. Guys, the Canadians still are scoring. It's not like they got shut out by Anaheim. They played them goal for goal. And I'm not sure if that's the Kings type of play style. I think more than often than not, we see them lose those type of games. So I'll take the Canadians in this one for plus 102. Lightning Maple Leafs. Guys, I'm nervous as heck. I really don't want to take anything for this game. Please avoid it. Please avoid it. Well, I mean, I'll probably bet it, but please, guys, avoid it because I don't want to give you something wrong. And this Maple Leafs team is just utterly sorry. Lightning hasn't been exactly the best in recent games, but I know that they can shake it off. They're going to be okay for the rest of the season. But the Maple Leafs, are they going to finally get a win? They haven't gotten a win since the Olympic break. So you either go Tampa Bay puck line, Toronto money line. Please, guys, don't bet on this game. Don't bet on this game. But if I have to pick something for a video, just in the lean, this is not one of the best picks I got for the day. But just a very hard lean, Toronto Maple Leafs. Just because I've already lost money to them, and I'm probably going to bet a little bit so I can get something back. But I don't know. It's hard to have any faith in the Leafs, guys. But as far as a pick, I'll take the Leafs. But please, don't bet this game. But if you really want to, go minus 1.5 with Tampa or Toronto. Just pick a plus money side. But other than that, it's a game I would recommend you avoid. Next game up, we got Utah Mammoth heading over to Columbus. Utah now won 2 games on the road. 2 games in the road in a row. Blue Jackets have now won 3 games in a row, going for 4. One of those games was on the road. I believe 2 of them were at home. Blue Jackets, a very solid home team, guys. Very, very solid home team. Utah, they're kind of an up and down team. I think this is going to be another one of those games, guys, that is going to go into the overtime, maybe a shootout, something like that. So I don't think any side is going to be really the wrong side. But I'm going to go with the team that's just been so solid at home, kind of like the Boston Bruins. And I'm going to go with the Columbus Blue Jackets, man. They've made us a pretty good penny this whole season. Most of the times, we're not really wrong too often with the Blue Jackets, but that's because they are a very solid home team. And meanwhile, with Utah, again, they're kind of up and down. They're a little bit more inconsistent. Win some at home, lose some at home. I think they're just 50-50 all around. So I'll take the team that I have much more confidence in at home in the Blue Jackets. For minus 105, I really think this is going to be another one of those games where it's someone scores at the last minute, overtime, shootout type game. We've been seeing a lot of those this week, and some of those have been screwing us over. So give me the Blue Jackets, minus 105. Next game up, we have the Vancouver Canucks at Winnipeg. I don't really want to bet on this game, guys, to be honest with you. I took my Canucks win, and I'm all right with it. I don't think I want to go back to them, and there's just no value on the Jets for me, in my opinion. But Vancouver was able to score a lot, and they have been able to score. Scoring hasn't really been too much of a problem for them. They've been able to get at least 2 to 3 goals every single match for like their last maybe 5 matches. But this Jets team plays a much more boring, much more defensive style type of game. So if anybody's going to shut down and slow the Vancouver Canucks down, it might just be the Winnipeg Jets. And if it's a close game, I think you want to look at Vancouver plus 1.5. Believe it or not, I'm more worried about the Jets scoring than I am the Canucks. I think the Canucks score, the way they score, they play more loosely, but that's just what happens. When you have no worries, no pressure, you play loosely, and, you got, like, high-scoring games like the Canucks where they just don't care. They just don't care, and sometimes that's a little bit dangerous for a team that does care or wants to have playoff contentions. So just with Vancouver scoring a lot, I would take plus 1.5 because you get a good price with an extra goal in your back pocket with the team that's scoring. The only problem is that, again, the Winnipeg Jets are more of a defensive team. So take your pick. I don't really like this game too much. I might put something on Vancouver plus 1.5 if my morning bets go good in hockey and in the World Baseball Classic. If they go good, then I might just do a Vancouver plus 1.5 for fun. But I would say stay away from it unless you guys absolutely want to bet something. Last game of the night, and then I'll go over what our official picks will be for the video for the day. So we got the Senators heading over to Seattle. A lot of trade moves have been going. Warren Fogle to the Senators. I was not expecting that, but a lot of veteran experience now, or at least a good amount of veteran experience on this Senators team. Seattle Kraken definitely feeling the pressure because they are in that final wild card spot. They got a 60% chance of holding it, so not good, definitely not bad, but it's not amazing either. Ottawa have about a 40% chance to win it, so there's definitely pressure on both sides. I just think the Kraken is going to crack under that pressure, like most Seattle teams do, except for NFL. But the Mariners cracked under pressure last World Series, and I think the Seattle Kraken are going to crack under pressure as well, trying to make the playoffs, in my opinion. So I'll take the Senators for minus 160. Kind of ugly, but I do think they have definitely a lot more experience, and I just think they have a lot more offensive power. They have been able to score in their last couple of matches very convincingly too. Kept it really close with the Oilers, and I forgot what other team they played, but it was definitely a high scoring game. So it's not like these Senators can't score. I like them on the money line here. I do think they're overpriced and overvalued though, in my opinion, but I do think the Senators is the right side. Okay guys, so what is my best picks? What do I like on this card? You know what? I was thinking about it. It's Saturday. I can't really go out. The weather is just not letting me here. It is crazy windy if you guys haven't heard it in my garage. So you know what? I think I'm going to stay home, watch this card. Every pick that I had on this video, I'm going to play it. They're going to be small units. They're going to be a small amount. But we're going to play all 11. So whatever I said on this card, I do like them all. I do like all my picks. So I am going to play all 11. All right, guys. So every bet on here. Top 11 picks. Top 11 NHL picks Saturday. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys like today. Let me know if you guys like the recaps that we've been doing in the beginning lately. Let me know if you guys like that. All right. Have a good Saturday, guys. Good luck. Let's make some money.